Alright. Nice new save slot and everything. Let's get Matthew in here. Alright. Let's go. Long ago, the ancients of Weird discovered the secrets of alchemy. They found that our life in Weird was based on the 4 elements: earth, wind, fire, and water. They used their knowledge of alchemy to forge a dazzling civilization from the elements, and the ancients made their wildest dreams come true. Let's skip this. This is about backstory. Oh, it won't let me skip it. And then began the nightmare of alchemy. Abuse of alchemy threatened to tear apart their entire civilization, so the ancients did the unthinkable. They sealed away the power of alchemy so that no one could use it. Civilization was saved, but the physical world itself began to die a slow death, for the ancients didn't realize that alchemy was what held Weird together. Without the force of alchemy, lands went barren, seas went dry, and the planet began to crumble. And civilization itself fell into the darkest of ages that came before its final, fatal extinction. The ancients had sealed away alchemy to save civilization, but they had doomed Weird. While the oceans churned and life on the continent slid slowly towards oblivion over the aeons, a legend was kept alive that held the key to Weird's survival. How's it going? It's going pretty good. If 4 elemental lighthouses could be ignited, their energy would trigger the Golden Sun event over Weird. The Golden Sun would unleash the force of alchemy, saving the world. 30 years ago, a group of heroes did save the world with the Golden Sun, but now a shadowy threat is spreading. And we begin our quest. I got to do studio voice. I'm really proud of myself. Uh-oh. What's that thing? What's it doing? It's doing a thing. Doesn't look like it was doing a very good thing by the looks of it, but oh well. Now we have a seagull. It has been 30 years since the Golden Sun event over Weird. The world was saved and changed. 8 heroes took part in the quest to light the elemental lighthouses. 4 of these brave warriors were from the town of Vale. The Warriors of Vale, as they are now known throughout Weird, are praised and blamed for their efforts. They had long lived at the foot of Mount Aleph, home to a people charged with a sacred duty from the ancients. That was to protect Sol Sanctum, where the forbidden keys to the elemental lighthouses were hidden. It was also home to the godlike Wise One who protected Weird. Yeah, that's true, Kraden's not a hero. Vale kept the Sanctum's secrets for generations, ever vigilant against the return of alchemy. But the Warriors of Vale were among those who pursued the forbidden return of its power. Because of their courage, the world of Weird was saved 30 years ago. Yes, I have played Dark Dawn before. That's why this challenge is going to be fun. But while Weird was saved, the new dawn of alchemy has been anything but bright. For while alchemy brings life, it has also unleashed chaos. When the Golden Sun event happened, raw power exploded from the sky above Mount Aleph. Actually, I've played it like 5 times before, maybe. Mount Aleph was largely destroyed by the explosion, and not a trace remains of the peaceful village of Vale. The planet itself is still caught in the violent throes of rebirth. Natural disasters continue to torment the people of Weird. But the survivors live on, driven to new desperation, and the good people of Vale, though forced to resettle, continue their sacred vigil. They persist in their duty to Sol Sanctum at Mount Aleph, or at least what remains of it. Two survivors live near the crater where Vale once was. The area rocks with eruptions, but still, they watch Mount Aleph from the newly upheaved Goma Plateau. They are Isaac and Garrett, 2 of the warriors of Vale. These men, praised and blamed for the dawn of this new day, study the after effects of the Golden Sun carefully. That's nice of you to be nice. It's always fun to have nice people mix in with people that are trying to screw me over. And from their lookout cabin, Isaac and Garrett also train their children to be powerful warriors. For this world will soon need a new generation to face the darkness of this new dawn. Hence the name Dark Dawn. Golden Sun, Dark Dawn, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You wonder how Garrett's supposed to study anything? Yeah, that's true. Garrett mellows out quite a bit. Tap names to get more details. I know all about them all already, though. Do 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 do. Wise one this, wise one that. Hi, Garrett. You must learn about the Scienty vortexes and the morning moon. Do 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 do. Get off the roof! Oh dear, Tyrell hot-headed. Don't break the Soarwing! Okay, Karis is supposed to be physical as of right now. Tyrell and Matthew are both physical because they're higher up. So everyone's going to be physical classes. Angry. You're supposed to help keep my son in line. Wow. Jerk. Physical or riots? Well, I can't make Karis physical yet. Unfortunately, she's going to be magical until quite a while in the future. So maybe she won't even make a thing. See if you can stop that blockhead. You weren't the one who had to look after him all day. You just jump and act like a bird. Oh dear. Oh, now he gets it. After we tell him, and then he jumps. Spiraling faster. No! It won't help if we panic. We need to think. You said you could fly, so fly! But you better come get me, or else! I believe in him, therefore we should too, yep. What fire you've got in you for a wind adept. Alright, so this is a tutorial in map climbing. Go figure. Do 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 do. Watch how I put it on. Okay. Blah 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 blah. And save your progress in the travel log. Tutorial time! Level 1 Squire. Isaac says it's important to save frequently. Onward. Yay! I have a sword. And some mittens. Everything's new. Excellent. There we go. Yep, I remember to meet them. And Karis joined our party. Hooray! Alright, off we go. Do 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 do. Luckily for you, I'm going slow enough that you can follow along with some of the text. He's taken shelter in the cave. Yay! We'll let them handle their own battles. Tutorial time. That's the only way to find out anything around here. I'd be sad too if my father was always keeping secrets. Yay, grow! Do 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 do. The far path takes us towards Terrell. Welcome to Tutorial Cave. I'm ready. Do 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 do. Do do do. Alright, let's press on. No going back now. It's the first time they go through the cave with with Matthew and Karis. They can feel monsters about. Shouldn't they know by now that there are monsters? Well, they can feel the monsters in the area. It's like you've known how to do this forever. They put it in our way on purpose. All the psi energy is stylus driven. Synergy stones. Yep. Golden Sun has a thing for tutorials. Do 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 do. On the plus side, Move has a much wider range, which makes it more interesting to use. Since everything's stylus driven, it makes some of the synergy you're familiar with a little bit more interesting. Well, you kept talking. Of course it's going to take us forever to get there. More tutorials. Can't shrink away at a time like this. We can't just leave them behind. Give them Jin. We'll lend you some Jin. Come here, Flint. Explain this to us. Explain how Jinn work.
And they do it in a very cute fashion, too.
Flint's tutorial is very, very cutesy. You'll love it. Yay! Yes, since I pressed yes, they give me a tutorial anyway, because it's the first game in a series, in its own series on the DS, so they want to make sure that you know how to do it on the DS, since it's been 10 years, theoretically 10 years since you've done it. Short and sweet. How to use Jinn. Do 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 do. Jinn tutorial. Yes, the draw style is what I was referring to about the cuteness factor. Bad. Good. And if you notice, the top screen has all the little floating Jinns on it, so you can use those floating Jinns for your summons. And the summons are amazing. They look amazing. Unfortunately, since because of my setup, it's a little bit unfortunate that you don't get to watch them correctly, but the summons are really, really cool to watch. And then you get to see the little seeds pop up there. So that way you can see how soon they'll come back. I understood it all. I think we're ready to borrow 6. No, Matthew should definitely be leading. Are a great team, especially in battle. Idea! Isaac! Even if it's a thick book half the time. Isaac and Garrett are going to help us out in battle. Aww.
We jump in only if we think they need it. Boss man. I got an herb. Do 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 do. Yay! Alright, now for more tutorial stuff. Or, I can just burn it all down now. Very impressive. Tanglewood's at its worst. We need to use our fireball synergy very, very carefully to get our way through. To get our way through the Tanglewood evil energy. Pure fire burns the impure trees. Light and fire. Weak. Okay, got it. We'll use fireballs on everything. Which means we need to keep one margin set on Matthew. Yay! Bramble seed. What? Learn Bolt. Amazing how that happens. Okay. Eh. Kaboom. Now I get to do the fun part. Die, Tanglewood, die. Rat soldier. Ah! Do 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 do. Hooray, we followed them. Unfortunately, since I've played it before, I already know all the puzzles, so it's not going to be interesting to watch me do the puzzles unless you've never seen it before. But other parts will be interesting. Elixir. Okay. No. Here. There. 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 Yeah, the first puzzles are always easy anyway. This is true. Hey, we found the cave. And it's not like puzzles in Golden Sun are particularly difficult to figure out either.